extremely important component of our weed control programs, especially within the last couple of years when we had PPO resistance. We've done a lot of work in the field, and what we have found is that programs that involve Metribuzin as well as other herbicides such as Dual appear to be most effective in terms of controlling PPO resistant, glyphosate resistant, as well as ALS resistant Palmer amaranth. What we do is each year we take all of the soybean varieties that are submitted through the official variety testing program, and we go in and we take a look at their tolerance to Metribuzin. And what you might know is that Palmer amaranth's the #1 weed that we have in Arkansas soybean production, and the Weed Science Society of America now listed as being the #1 weed in the U.S. And so it's something we've really got to focus on in terms of making sure that we can effectively manage it, and Metribuzin is a major component of what we're going to start with in those programs. A lot of the herbicides that we use in soybean today are mixtures of 2 or 3 products, and Metribuzin is one of the components that we use. And you know, in addition to just looking specifically at Metribuzin, there's some new technology that's even coming forward in soybeans called the LibertyLink GT27 soybean. And the GT27 soybean is going to soon allow for use of what we call HPPD herbicides that are used in corn. And when we go back and take a look at some of the herbicides that we've used in corn, we'll take an HPPD herbicide and we'll mix it with something like atrazine. Well, Metribuzin is the same mode of action as atrazine, so we can see some of the same benefits by taking an HPPD herbicide that's going to be allowed to be used in GT27 soybeans and mixing it with Metribuzin. And with that, we see extended residual weed control. What is interesting is if you go back over probably the last 6 to 7 years, in addition to screening the Arkansas OVT soybeans, we've screened a large portion of the germplasm that's available today within the industry. And I'm talking the major manufacturer, major seed companies. We've screened their germplasm, and with that there's been a major focus on trying to breed for greater tolerance to Metribuzin, because I think the industry as a whole understands the need for using Metribuzin as a viable component of our weed control programs. The key here is you've got to start from day one understanding whether you have Metribuzin tolerance, or at least choose a soybean that has Metribuzin tolerance if you're planning on using that herbicide. And again, when you come back and look at our weed control programs, and we've tested a wide assortment of chemistries and programs over the last several years, those that contain Metribuzin tend to come to the top. And I'm not saying Metribuzin by itself, but Metribuzin in combination with some other herbicides, those are the most robust residual programs that we have, and hence the need to continue screening these germplasms, making sure that the Arkansas grower is making an informed decision when they choose a variety.